because I'm not someone who can be like, from 9:10 to 9:20 p.m. I'm going to read my book. No, I have to fit it in where I can. Good morning. It's actually 10:23. It's Sunday. Today we have the most normal Sunday we've had in a few weeks because of the holidays and being sick. Make some good old cream of wheat.
To me, the milk is boiling. If I'm patient enough, I try to let the milk get hot before I add the wheat. Yeah, today we are going to Flatiron, and in Manhattan, we're going to a spinning class. In terms of YouTube, I have been looking up some methods on what to do. What do I want to do? Do I want to do a day in the life? Do I want to do talking more like this, but talking about certain subjects? That's going to be hard. I really want to do day in the life, but I feel like my quality outside isn't that great. I don't like getting other people in shots. Like, if I'm in a place and there's people around me, but I've had this happen from time to time, where there's people around but no one's directly in the shot, that would be ideal. But that doesn't happen all the time. And I personally wouldn't want to be in somebody's video, and so I feel bad having somebody else be in a video. So I do want to show what I do in New York, but I have to, I'm a little mindful of that. But let's talk about what's going on. Last week, horrible mental health week, but things that I did my lab presentation, caught up on lab work. I did ballet, still grappled with this tattoo removal process, and then I was reading. I'm back on reading, and then I was listening to some French conversations because I haven't been doing my French workbook, which is part of my New Year's resolution to be proficient in French. I haven't been working on the workbook, so I've been listening to some French conversations on Spotify, and yeah, that's the whole thing. I also went yesterday and canceled a whole bunch of subscriptions that I didn't cancel properly, which is super annoying, but because, again, your girl has to save money, I went in and made sure to cancel all those subscriptions. Just made a point to cook myself some food this week because of my breakup and just being so sad and down. I just stopped making myself food, or I would buy like a lot of frozen food, things like that. Like, it's abnormal for me, and I just felt like it wasn't good for my body. My face was breaking out more than ever. Like, it was so bad. So this week I, got a lot of veggies. I've been eating them and keeping track of everything every single day. Keeping track of eating every day. So right now I've been focusing on what's been making me feel better throughout this really hard season, is making sure to get outside. Thankfully, I love where I live. Getting outside in New York, I do things like make my bed every morning. That's been helping. I've been reading on the subway to get my...
I'm just figuring out where to squeeze in the things that I want to do instead of, because I'm not someone who can be like, from 9:10 to 9:20 p.m. I'm going to read my book. No, I have to fit it in where I can. I'm also, I can't remember who said this, I'm trying to get I'm trying to be proficient in French. So sometimes I don't have time to work on my workbook. So I should be listening to French regardless, but I will go and listen to a French conversation, watch something in French, just trying to keep up with all of my learning. And also doing that, I need to figure out the best way to learn anyways, because just doing a workbook isn't going to make me proficient in French. So I am learning everything I can, fitting in while I can, fitting things in pretty much during my commute. And also, just making plans, like I'm about to go to spin class today, just to make sure I'm keeping up with all of my health goals, because I am someone who can stay in bed all day, even though I don't want to. So, good morning. Let's slay this day. just did all of my chores with this little mic on, including going outside and taking out the trash for no reason at all. No reason at all. I don't know what to do because this onion costs almost $3. Meanwhile, all these bananas cost like $1.